The new Alien Earth trailer just dropped, and honestly, I can't stop thinking about it. Between the stunning visuals, the eerie atmosphere, and some of the best marketing the Alien franchise has probably ever seen, this show has skyrocketed to the top of my must-watch list for 2025. I'm making this video not just because the hype is real, but because I'm genuinely excited to talk about a franchise that is finally getting the spotlight it deserves, along with the respect that it deserves creatively from many different filmmakers who understand its potential. In this video, I'm going to break down why everything so far has worked very well to get me excited for its eventual release in August, and why I think we are leading up to potentially one of the best television shows of the year. The Alien franchise, as of recently, has found new life, almost in a way like how you see a chest burster come out of a person when it also is born. In the last several years, we have seen this iconic science fiction franchise climb back out of the hole that it was in for so long, with the release of a new film called Alien Romulus. It came out to great success financially, but also critically with the fans and the critics themselves. A lot of people really got on board with the movie, so much so that now we are looking at the possibility that in general, you are seeing a lot of people get hyped and put any form of Alien media on their most anticipated lists moving forward. I think this is in part due to the marketing for the Alien franchise, which so far this decade has been some of the best marketing across both film and television that we've seen yet. The next one up on the list is a show called Alien Earth, coming this August from the creative mind of Noah Hawley. This guy is known for his work on writing shows like Bones, a very popular cable television show from the mid to late 2000s, creator and writer of another popular show called Legion, as well as a show called Fargo. His name is well known throughout the TV world, and for the last several years, he has dipped his toe into a franchise that definitely feels like it is worth seeing his interpretation of it. If you want to feel a little older than what you are right now, this project was announced back in 2020 during COVID, so it's been quite a long time to be awaiting this project, of which I'm not going to entirely be surprised if a lot of the wait for it coming was due to the reorganization of the franchise as a whole with the inclusion of the new Alien Romulus movie. If that is the case, I think it was a smart move because what we are seeing in this show, it is exactly what I think a lot of fans of the Alien franchise want to see out of it. Now, granted, in the last 5 years, there has been a lot going on within the film industry to show that it would have been delayed long enough for the last 5 years since it was announced. Apart from the new movie that we just got, it just seems like this brand recently has been in the right hands of people and a studio system that understands the potential that it can bring if it's at the best quality. Romulus being made by Fede Alvarez was certainly one of the best decisions this franchise has seen yet, given he is a creative force that understands the genre, but also is really good with making these films stand out from whatever else that we've been getting since the Alien series of films started with the original back in 1979. Essentially, the reason I want to make this video is because as a marketing guy myself who has been studying this stuff for years now, I am able to pick apart which pieces of marketing for different film and television work well enough to get an audience and group of fans for an upcoming project hyped. Alien Earth, through every step of the way so far since its marketing campaign began, has been doing it right. The trailers have been excellent. The posters and any other forms of marketing that have been produced so far are showcasing how much passion and love is being put into it. This new second trailer that we just got, featuring a song called A Greener World by Willem Gold, is just perfect. I know a lot of people don't like when songs like this are put in a trailer, but this one just felt like it fit. That first original teaser trailer as of right now that came out months ago has 24 million views. Just for context, there are times where even movies don't get that many views, and it's usually movies that tend to get more views on their trailers than television shows do. I think one of the major aspects for why this is the case is because there are two other major brands behind the show other than Disney. Disney currently owns 20th Century Studios, which helps to make the Alien movies, and Disney also owns Hulu, in which the show is going to be releasing on. Both FX and Hulu are the two major brands involved in in a project like this that makes me confident enough that we are going to see something special aside from who the creative is that is making the show with Noah Hawley. Hawley has worked with FX before already with some of his past work, so the relationship is there and it's strong enough to help bring him on, and overall, I couldn't think of anyone better to make the show than Hulu and FX right now. One of the other things that I think it's doing right as a show is that so far, based on the footage we are seeing in the trailers, is that it is embracing a classic Alien vibe by world building strong with its new story. A story that, I might add, I have no idea if it's going to conflict with the current lore and canon timeline established in the universe or not. I'm only basing what I'm seeing off the footage that we've gotten so far. Through its production design, which seems to have a lot of practical elements to it in terms of the aliens themselves, the sound design and eerie atmosphere that it is showing off is echoing a lot of the good that we've seen in this franchise in terms of how it shows off its horror roots that it started with. While Ridley Scott is an executive producer on the show, like how he was an executive producer on the new Alien Romulus movie, what I find that is so specific about these two projects and their potential dual success is that he's not under the creative control of it anymore. Producers bring in talent and help to pay for stuff to get made, but Ridley has given up creative control of the franchise for a long time now, ever since his last movie with Alien Covenant. With Ridley's last several movies that he made, I respect that he wanted to take the franchise down the road that was different and unique, and I just don't think it was right for Alien as a whole in the long term. This new approach to the world from other filmmakers, while embracing the formula that started the franchise back in 1979, I think is the right way to go about it. It's been able to spark a lot of fan conversation online and buzz from people excited to see it return to the roots that made it as iconic as it was. Don't get me wrong, with Alien Romulus and here with Alien Earth, we are seeing a couple of things be rehashed over again like we've seen in other Alien projects, but it's not enough to the point where it feels soulless or like it's trying to be a cash grab like many other films in the franchise have been before. That leads to the final point and question that needs to be asked of the video given how much hype I'm giving it. Will the show actually be any good? It's a totally fair and honest question to ask, given how much I am propping up the show, but I am personally not all that worried. Just based off the footage that we've seen already from the show, it seems like it's going to be a very exciting time to experience it through the lens of many hour-long episodes as it builds out this world that I want to know more about. Again, I mentioned it earlier, but we have no idea what the ramifications will be if the show does end up breaking canon and suddenly messes with the lore of certain things with regards to the aliens specifically. The show is set right before the story of the original film and takes place after both Prometheus and Alien Covenant. So technically speaking, there is room to say that some of the events within Covenant and Prometheus might not be taken into full effect, and they are going to play around with it a little bit, especially with the introduction of these new alien species that the show is about that came from a ship that crash landed on Earth. If they stayed true to the original film, it would have to mean that all the aliens in the show, including the xenomorph, would have to not be seen by anyone on the planet. All of this is up in the air right now, but that doesn't take away from the fact that so far, everything leading up to the show's release has been stellar, and that's why I wanted to come on here and make a video about it since that new trailer we just got was so damn good. And there you have it. That is my analysis and commentary of the new trailer and marketing of Alien Earth. What do you all think of my commentary, and what has been your favorite moment from any of the trailers and other promos? Also, if you have seen any of Noah Hawley's work with regards to his shows, what aspect from them makes you most excited for his take on Alien Earth? Leave your comments down below. Thank you all for stopping by my channel. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe if you are new here, and turn on that notification bell. I'm trying to build a community on here, and your support would be appreciated. That's a wrap, folks. I hope everyone here has a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you all soon for the next video.